Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So in this video I want to talk about owning my Chrysler 300s, the 2018, for about 5,000 miles now. Tell you how it's doing, and I've already showed you some mods that I have, but let's talk about the car itself for driving and daily usage and gas mileage and things like that. So first things first, when you have a 300, if you have the newer model, if you have anything after a 16, you get the new Infotainment Center, which I think is really, really nice. I have the navigation and internet on my car, and I think it's really, really sweet. I really enjoy the new version versus the new version of this radio and this Infotainment Center versus the ones prior to 2017, which the 16 on back, they have the older style. It looks different to me. It looks a little bit better. In the icons, just the look and feel of it, I think I like it better, because when I bought the 2016 Scat Pack, I thought that was actually a pretty good looking Infotainment Center. And they're generally all the same, just the icon packs and things like that are different. But with this 2017 and 18 models, you get the new upgraded look, and I think it looks really, really cool. The Infotainment Center on the actual car itself is so easy to understand compared to a lot of other cars that I own. Like my 2017 Buick that I drive daily, that's my daily driver. The Infotainment Center to me is not very good. Something as simple as saving a song to a favorite, can't even figure out how to do it, man. But with the Dodge Chrysler, you just press a button, hit favorite, boom, it's done. Navigation is really easy to understand on here, no problems with it at all. It's just a really good Infotainment Center. I like the big buttons and everything that comes with this car. Also, the dash itself, easy to understand. I can customize the dash if I wanted to. I can do just a bunch of different customizations and menus and how I have it set up. And I think simple things like that can make a customer really happy. I think this car is really, really good for usability, for an ease of use for customers who decide they want to purchase one of these. Now, obviously, I have a lot of Mopars, and this is just the latest one that I purchased. Well, one of the latest. So it's the same in my 2018 Charger as well. Same Infotainment Center, dash, everything's the same, so it's good. But how's the car for driving and daily usage? Well, I've been driving this car now and again, I don't drive this car every day. Be mindful of that. I only have 5,126 miles on here. It took me a while to get here, but when I do drive it, I drive it pretty hard sometimes because I did do some modifications. But overall, I think the experience for having this car and driving this car daily is actually really, really sweet. Now, obviously, mine is modified, so I didn't drive it in the stock form very long. Actually, hardly, not at all. I drove it from the dealer. I already had parts ordered. I knew what I wanted to do. Wheels, lowering suspension, everything. I'll leave a parts list in this video because when I did kind of a video review of the car to show you the overall car, a lot of people were asking about the springs, and I think I mispronounced it. It's not DS Motorsports, it's D2 Sporting or something like that. I'll go ahead and link all the mods that I've done down below so you can get them on your car if you want to. But driving the car stock is actually a smooth ride, and driving the car the way I have it set up right now with the 2-inch drop and the 22-inch wheels, it's super smooth. My NBS kicks in, so I get good gas mileage when I'm cruising. Very seldom do I cruise. I'm always running it hard. But when I am cruising, I'm getting well over 20. I get between 20 and 25. It depends on how far I'm driving. Like if I'm driving out of town, which I haven't taken this car to town yet, like a long trip, like a 25-hour trip or a 30-hour trip. I haven't done that yet, but I plan on it because it's a car and I'm going to drive it. So the farthest I've driven is a few hours, and I got probably, the highest I got was like 26, I believe, one time. 26.5, and that's fantastic gas mileage for a 5.7 liter Hemi with MDS. That's actually really, really solid. So this is a car that is fun to drive, gets really good gas mileage when you're cruising. Right now, I haven't driven it in a while, so sometimes I'll just pull it out and drive it around the the neighborhood just to, you know, keep the fluids going and everything. And I'm getting like 18.3, but that's actually pretty good for this engine and what I've done to the car, because I've upgraded the exhaust and done a few performance mods, and it's still getting really good gas mileage. So keep that in mind. But this is just a 5,000 mile review of my 2018 Chrysler 300. It's a great car, and I think you'll be really happy if you decide to pick one of these up. You know, it's just a fun car, and I don't know what else I can tell you about it. If you do have one, let me know in the comments. But it's your man Jay Will. Just a quick update on my Chrysler 300, 5,000 miles. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this car because I'm nowhere near done modding it. Trust me. See you in the next one. Take care. Keep that in mind if you decide to go with the Hemi. You know, you can get more than 25. I think Dodge Chrysler underrates their vehicles, because there's always a lot of discussion about why people buy the 5.6 instead of the 6.4 liter, and a lot of people think it's because of money. For me, it's not about money, because I bought the Scat Pack, and I had 2 Hemis at one point, 2 5.7s at one point, so all at the same time. So for me, it's not about money. It's just about, I like some of the features that are the things that are offered in the Chrysler 300. And unfortunately, you can't get this in a 6.4 in the US anymore, but you're supposed to be coming back, hopefully. But when it is offered, I'll buy a 6.4 if I want to. But buying a 5.7 liter, these engines aren't chumps. They're if you're into speed, you can drop headers, long tube headers, a cam, an exhaust, and a real Kohler intake, and you're going to be boosted. You're going to get so much power out of this car. It's unreal. And you can bore out the engine, you can bore out the heads and everything. You can do a lot to make this car really, really fast, if that's what you're into, and save a bunch of money. Some people just like to buy a SRT8 or a Hellcat or Demon because they just want to go straight to the top. I don't see any fun in that. I like to mod cars, and having bought the 6.4 liter Scat Pack, I didn't really do anything physical to that car. It was just all performance, and I honestly got a little bored with it. So, but that's just me, you know, don't judge me. But sold the Scat Pack and started working on this car because I wanted to go back to a 4-door car. I like having a 4-door car, and I like the packages that are offered with the 300, and I like that little bit of hint of luxury. This car, the body lines on this car, I like it better than my Scat Pack. I definitely like the body lines on the Charger better than the Scat Pack, but I can get that Charger in the Scat Pack version too, so you know that would have been a win-win, but I just didn't see the point, because that's just a cruiser for me, you know. But